Hey, welcome to my channel where I talk about my dolls, and that's literally it. And in this video, I'm going to be unboxing the Barbie doll by American Girl and redressing her in a couple outfits. Just in case anybody doesn't want to see the entire thing, the first outfit I'm going to put her in is the Holiday Stardust outfit, because a lot of people have compared it to older Holiday Barbie doll outfits. So I'm like, okay, that'll probably look really good on the doll, at least for the video. I'm not going to keep her in it. And then I'm going to put her in a Mary Ellen outfit, because when I saw her, I thought she would be perfect for the 1950s, which, duh, the Barbie doll came out in the late 1950s, so I guess that makes sense. And I'm going to start unboxing as I talk, because it was another long day of me driving to pick up my package in America from Canada. And so I was not expecting this doll, not just because she came out like 2 months early. I wasn't expecting her yet because I put in my order the last day, as in like the day it went available to the public and not just all the Berry Rewards members at different levels. Last time I did my holiday limited edition doll unboxing, the doll was upside down, so I'm hoping this time it'll look better. So yeah, I'm kind of shoehorning this video in between two other videos because, like I said, she's early, not just because it's being 2 months early. Ooh, I got her right side up. Good sign, right? I'm taking a peek, but here you go. You can see how she is, and then I'll pull her out while I continue to talk. So yeah, I'm really I've been saying a lot in my videos lately that I can't seem to catch up in all my everything that's like scheduled, and this threw really like a monkey wrench into my plans. So that's why I'm like rushing this in and then getting to the next video, because I have one already recorded for Monday. Sorry, I'm trying not to knock anything over, but this doesn't mean I'm in a rush. It just means I'm in a rush to like get it up, not to like go through this. And another thing about Barbie is I was never a Barbie collector. I never played with Barbies as a kid. I loved dolls. The only Barbies I played with were my cousin's Barbie dolls, and I wasn't a fan just because, so, like, I was fine to play with dolls because she was a Barbie because she was a doll, but she was never something that was like to my exact taste. Maybe because when I was a kid, I looked like a Barbie, but a boy version. Oh, yeah. So one thing I wanted to, everybody has probably already talked about, is that her box is a lot deeper because of the doll stand. And I brought out my holiday Barbie doll, holiday. Okay, so it's not that much of a difference. I thought it was going to be like something really drastic and like make them really hard to display together. But it's only like what? An inch, maybe an inch deeper. But back to what I was saying about the actual doll. So last year they had like how many limited edition dolls come out? Maybe like 3 Disney ones, and then 2 like the F.A. Schwartz and the Shivering Silver doll, if that's what she was called. So first thing I noticed, sorry, none of the other dolls that had come out appealed to me, and then I really wanted to have a limited edition doll. And so that's why when she came up, I was like, oh, this is really iconic because of, the history of Barbie and like dolls in general. So anyway, what I was about to say, and I'll get back to that. I'm like a magpie right now. I'm distracted by all the shiny Swarovski on her pajamas, on her bathing suit. But if you can tell, it's not a very nice fit, which I guess doesn't bother me very much because I planned to redress her. But I wasn't expecting. Can you even tell? I feel like it's not showing when I'm touching it that it's like really loose on her body. And maybe when I open her up, it'll look better. And I've seen a lot of pictures of her, but I didn't want to like watch any unboxings because I wanted to like experience, even though it looks a lot more difficult than the previous dolls I've had to open. And so I noticed that she was really pale in pictures, and she's really pale in real life too. But she's really pretty. I feel like I got one with good curls on her bangs, but maybe I should get to opening it, because that was the point of this video, not for me to just ramble. Oh, and another funny thing was I was so disappointed that it was the classic mold, because at the time, oh, it does need to be assembled, the doll stand. Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry. I don't know if you noticed on the description of the doll, it said that you needed like a Phillips screwdriver or something to put the doll stand together. My doll certificate, because the doll's not numbered, is 4,841 of 5,000. Yeah, so it is already assembled. So now I don't know how I'm gonna get this out. Sorry, I meant to say that in the beginning that you might have to bear with me a little because I don't want to ruin anything because I really like how the box looks as far as displaying her goes, but all the pieces holding her in are very complicated. And so the elastics around their limbs, I've noticed from opening my other limited edition dolls, are they loosen when you pull on them. So I don't want to do that either. I might have to take my knife and start cutting around some of these plastic like pieces holding them in. Okay, that came up pretty easily. I think the first thing first is to get the doll stand out. So if there's anyone out there who either is still waiting on their Barbie doll or doesn't want to open it and is kind of curious how it would be in real time, that's what my video always provides. Like, I never like speed anything up or do much editing. I'll like avoid editing as much as I can. Aw, it's not gonna be enough. This one's really held in here. It's almost like they don't want you to open it. And I'm going to open it. That's not even a question, but just trying to think of how I'm going to do it. So you get to watch all this awkwardness as I figure it out. What can I talk about in the meantime? Oh, I can go back to my history with Barbie and kind of like why I never got a chance to get into her is because I was into other things. I was a child in the 1980s when Barbie was still a big thing, but there were a lot of other toys at the time, both for girls and boys. And my favorite toys in the 80s were My Little Pony and Jem and the Holograms. And Jem was, I didn't know it at the time because I didn't care about stuff like that, but Jem was designed to compete with Barbie. And so Barbie, the designer, the head of Barbie, found out about Jem. They found out that Hasbro was making a doll line to compete with Barbie. And they found out that it was a group of singers. So like Jem is the singer and then the holograms were her band. So Barbie, Mattel, rushed to get out Barbie and the Rockers to not just compete with Jem, but to like get ahead of it and make it look like Jem was the ripoff, which is pretty fierce, as they would say. But the funny thing about that, I think because Barbie came out first and Jem came out second, it made me as a kid think that Jem was like the new thing and Barbie and the Rockers was like the old thing. So I remember one of my cousins had, when I had some Jem dolls and some of my friends had Jem dolls, my cousin had Barbie and the Rockers, and I felt so bad for her, like, oh, you got the old ones. So it's like funny how like a kid's brain works as opposed to like a company. But again, it could be because I had a bias toward Jem and because I never really took much of a liking to Barbie. And then because I didn't take a liking to Barbie, the bullies in my school later on found out that if they called me any names like to make fun of me as a little boy who played with dolls, if they called me like a My Little Pony name or even like, I would have been, because there was a song for the Jem theme song was Me and My Friends Are Jem Girls. So I would have been fine if they called me Jem Girl even though I was a boy just because I liked Jem so much. So what they realized would bother me was calling me Barbie Boy, which I like the alliteration as an adult. But as a kid, I hated being called Barbie Boy because I wasn't a Barbie fan. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I've got some of the plastics off. I'll continue the story if you care. This is Velcro, so I'm just going to remove it so that I can pull her out more easily. Because I was relieved to find out somebody had mentioned that this was a Velcro name tag on her wrist tag. I don't even know if you could see from here. Am I that far away? And so I was relieved because of what my plan was for her. I was worried that I was going to have to like unstitch it or something. So I had this like sort of trauma. Let me put her, almost like I had beef with Barbie because even though she wasn't my favorite and I got called that name, it was like against my wishes. Ooh, okay, I thought that was going to be a lot harder than it was. And so, yeah, another funny thing, I'm all over the place because I need something to talk about while I figure this out. At the time of ordering this doll, I did not like the classic mold yet. And I was even kind of worried, like, am I going to care about this doll? And the time we ordered it was supposed to be like 11 months away. I was like, what if I get over American Girl? Not that it won't ever happen, but like, it's just funny to think that I'm in such a deeper place collecting-wise than I was a year ago. And I also knew, because it was Barbie and this like iconic outfit of Barbie, I knew that it was going to sell out very fast once it made it to public. And I didn't even know about it going live on, I don't think I knew that it was going to be on Mattel Creations. But I didn't have Berry Rewards at the time. And so I had to wait, like I said, for the live, for everyone to go. And so I didn't have to be awake. I didn't have to be awake early that day, but I set my alarm just to wake up and buy the doll. I think it was like I woke up at 8 o'clock. I didn't see her online, or maybe I did. I don't remember, but I bought it like as soon as I saw it go live and went back to bed. And I woke up because I was, like I said, I didn't have to be awake early that day, work-wise. And when I woke up, she was sold out. And I was like, whew, I'm glad I followed my instincts and woke up early to buy her. And like I always talk about whenever I get like a limited edition, she's not coming out very easily. Ooh, that might help. Her wrist was stuck in one of them. She's not listening. I always talk about how much I love Swarovski. So, okay, her shoe came off, which is fine. Ooh, because I'm redressing her anyway. But I do at least want to get her on the stand and show you what she looks like out of box. Even though I'm sure you've seen this doll unboxed 100 times by now, because everyone got her so fast. Like, I'm late to the party, but that's not why I'm rushing to get it out. I'm rushing to get it out because it's either now or like December. And I'm not going to wait until December to open her. Can I get out the stand? So much is stuck in it this time. These other dolls were a lot easier. And what was I about to say? Oh yeah, so if you compare her to the other limited edition dolls, the things they did to make her like limited edition quality or price was really reaching. Like a bathing suit. And maybe now I can show you that it's like can you see that it's like so loose on her? I just feel like it's not showing up. I'm looking on the monitor. I feel like it's not really catching it. Oh, it's only on the front, the Swarovskis. I don't know why I'm complaining. I don't think I'm going to be displaying her in it anyway, but I think I expected it to go all the way around. Was that silly of me? So yeah, like the things that they had to come up with to make her limited edition level was like giving her a doll stand. Oh, it does need to be screwed in. Oops. I do have a little like toy screwdriver down beside me, so I can, but I just didn't think I was going to have to do this. So it's like all the things that they put into making her a limited edition, I don't even think I'm going to use any of them. Like I don't expect to put her on the doll stand, even though I love how she looks, even in the box, like this way, because of the iconography, is that a real word? Of being so iconic. But I just, because she's like an interesting doll, and as I was saying about her being the mold that I didn't like, there was just something about her when I saw her all coming to, like the doll. I didn't know that she was going to be a unique skin tone, so that makes me really glad that I was smart enough to buy her at the time. And I think I just like the fact that she looked like she was wearing, well, not look like, she's wearing makeup that's very of the 1950s, of Mary Ellen's time, because like I said, I'm going to be redressing her in a second, just for the sake of showing her complete. I'm going to get her set up on the doll stand. Oh, I put it on upside down. I didn't think that it would have to be like a certain way. Is this how it goes? Yes. Oops. So even though you've seen probably a lot of other unboxings, none as professional as mine, I bet. Cool. Yeah, it's really cool. Like the way she came. I know people had like a really, let's say, logical complaint about her lips not being red, and for my sake, because of what I'm going to put her in, the outfit, the pink actually works better for my purposes. So I'm with everyone who thinks she should have had red lips, especially because her nails are kind of like a little bit deeper of a shade of, what is that, like coral? It's redder looking though. Right, and her hair, ooh. There, how cute. And I wanted to make sure that those go on because that's kind of how I plan her to be displayed, or to have them on her head. She looks really good. Like I really like this doll, and I shouldn't have it, especially at the time she was revealed, because she's a classic mold doll and Barbie. Two things that until recently I never cared for either one of them, but now I at least like the classic mold. And I've seen some with funny eyes. Oh, and I love her eyebrows. I don't know. I'm trying to like talk about everything that I love about the doll, so that I'm not just like rambling about nothing. But the makeup is really cute. I love the wing eye makeup they gave her, and I really love her eyebrows are unique. And I don't know if they're very Barbie. I don't think Barbie. I don't picture Barbie having eyebrows like that, but I like it. I like it the way the eyebrows are on her. So now don't think I need to dwell too much on her in this outfit because everybody's seen it. And so next I'm going to put her in the, what's it called? Pink Stardust holiday dress, which I just use random words from that. Do her earrings come out? Oh, good. They're easy to remove because I want to put the Pink Stardust jewelry on her as well. And her ponytail, and it's not just mine, so I'm not complaining about just mine. The ponytails are all kind of janky and like all over the place, like loose, whatever. And if you ever see me like pulling that apart when I'm doing, especially an unboxing video, I'm like, is the sound still on? Because I've traumatized and you can't redo an unboxing. So if it's like any other thing I'm doing on here, it's not the end of the world if it goes off, but the pressure is on when I'm doing these. And the pink actually kind of suits not her, but the holiday dress. So I might just put it back on her. So like anything else, it's Velcroed. Oh, she doesn't have underwear. How does this come off? Is it easy? Ooh. Because of all the Swarovski, I'm like not sure how it's like peeling off her body. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, it's tight at her thighs. And whenever shoes have this elastic band on the back, the clear elastic, I'm so nervous because they deteriorate over time. So I kind of wish for a limited edition doll they could have come up with something, like even if it was like, you know, like this, a better like elastic in the back. Oh, I didn't get the clear thing off. And so if I do keep her in a Mary Ellen outfit and displayed in the Seaside Diner, I don't know what I'm going to do with this stuff. I mean, it's part of her story. So it's not a very nice quality. I thought it'd be more spandexy, more like a bathing suit, but it just feels like always polyester. So if you wanted to see it on its own, here it is. It's nice because of the Swarovskis, but I have like bagfuls of Swarovski, so I could have done this. And you know, like they're slightly elasticated at the thigh, and other than that, it's just all no give whatsoever. It's not really like a bathing suit, so that's so it's like, because I was saying it was loose on her stomach. It's not because it's like a stretchy material. It's just not the best fit to her body. At least mine. I can only speak on mine. And I'm not complaining because I plan to change her. But honestly, I think if I were keeping her in that all time, it would probably bother me a little bit more. Just like how the neckline on this dress bothers me. It bothers me she doesn't have underwear either. I don't know where they would have put it. It probably wouldn't have fit under her bathing suit. This looks kind of funny. It's not doing what I thought it would. But you know, if you're curious, and you may disagree with me anyway, and I thought it was worth, because I put this on my Ariel doll when I opened her, and I made a not joke, but I said like I plan to put it on almost any doll I get from now on just to see how it looks on everyone. Because I got to be honest, I don't love this dress. I love the doll it came on, the limited edition Claudie, but after putting my Claudie, who's behind me, in other clothes, this almost feels like unworthy of her. But I thought it would have looked better on Barbie, because isn't this something Barbie would have worn? Especially like for her holiday dolls. It looks funny, but maybe you'll enjoy seeing it. Ooh, squeaky. Will this even fit on her head? Because this seems to fit everyone differently. Ugh. You know, it sits in her janky ponytail, so it's not a bad thing, her jewelry. And that's my favorite part about the holiday outfit, is the jewelry it comes with. So I usually have it on the Claudie doll who's behind me open and redressed. And so I think I don't know if I got finished saying earlier about how she came earlier than I expected because I ordered her the last day. I've seen people talking about not getting the email for their dolls yet, and you know, they ordered her on the first day, or you know, when it was still in the berry, within the berry orders. So I don't know why because mine shipped on I got the notice on Monday of this week. It's a Saturday when I'm uploading the video. So I got it on a Monday, and so just the label was made, and I thought, okay, it's probably going to sit there a while. Did I lose a Swarovski out of this? No, it looks fine. But I thought I saw something bounce. Paranoid. So I thought it was just going to sit at the label created mode for a long time. She feels skinnier than my Claudie. This does not sit so loosely on my Claudie doll. So I thought it was going to sit there the way my CYO dolls have done in the past. But then the next day she was picked up, delivered yesterday, which is a Friday, and then I picked her up today, Saturday. Well, let me try to get her tiara back on. But this seems to fit only Claudie's head so far. I haven't even shown, I don't think, how she looks. Ooh, it's the, sorry, it's the little foam pieces on the bottom. Am I exaggerating? Does it look as bad as I think? Is it okay? I'm not keeping her in it, but I thought it would look better because it's such a Barbie style of dress. Because who owns American Girl now? Barbie. All right. Claudie, or Kiana is what I named my Claudie doll, limited edition Claudie doll. She's probably eager to get her stuff back. And I'm eager to put her in a Mary Ellen outfit, and because I think it'll look a lot better than this ended up doing. Well, imagine I'm wrong about that too. You can't keep this bracelet. Kiana will not be happy. And I had a feeling, I'm saying I had a feeling she wouldn't have underwear, because why would she have underwear with a bathing suit? So I brought her someone else's, that sounds weird. I brought a pair of underwear for her to wear with the outfit that I'm putting on her. And they're pink, so I should have put them on before this dress anyway. And also because she's very fair-skinned, or pale, or light, whatever you'd say. To me, she looks like she might be about the same color as Cinderella. So I brought my Cinderella doll over to compare them after. And Cinderella is also part of Mary Ellen's world, so hey, that works out pretty nicely too. And it's fun to see them. Okay, so there are really talented artists out there who like they customize the American Girl dolls, and it makes them look like a lot older. So there's like even though it's like it's not like for me that style of custom, obviously I'm amazed at the talent and the skill behind customizing. So there seems to be this like sort of medium you have to find with customizing American Girl dolls so that they still look kind of like within, I don't know, she probably doesn't look like a 9-year-old or 10-year-old in this makeup, but it's still not as toddler, what is it called? Toddlers and Tiaras, as some of the, and I'm not making fun of the customs because obviously taste is subjective, but I'm just saying it's not my taste, but it's obvious, of course. I wish I had those skills, like that level of skill. Maybe she just meant to be in that bathing suit, or my expectations were too high in these outfits I had planned for her. This is actually my favorite Mary Ellen outfit, so I thought it would look good on absolutely anybody, especially Barbie, because Barbie has, maybe she's just really skinny. Maybe that's why her bathing suits, because she's not filling this suit out as much as my other dolls who have worn it. But anyway, I really wanted to get her in like a sock hop outfit because of the nifty 50s Barbie. I love when dolls, any doll line does like a sock hop 1950s type of style, like the sock hop. Did I already say that? So I really hope this comes together for her. I'll have to think of another Mary Ellen outfit for her because I'm not really feeling it right now. You can tell me if I'm just being overly critical. My expectations were too much. Because I don't know how this outfit can look perfect on anyone. And there's also, because I used to collect Integrity Toys, they also did Poppy Parker is Integrity Toys, kind of like I shouldn't say their Barbie, but she's technically their Barbie because she's our most popular character, and a lot of Barbie collectors, particularly when Silkstone was done, a lot of the Silkstone collectors went over to the Poppy Parker world because it's a really high quality doll, really beautiful sculpt, and she's like a period piece doll, usually the 1960s, but they put her in other periods now, like the 70s and that one 1950s set where it was like they kind of look like something from Grease, the movie Grease. I feel like this should fit her better. I'm so surprised. Okay. It'll all come together when I put this on, I think. It's okay. It's not like I was ready to like give this to her and put the doll who was in it in another outfit. Oh, okay, that did make a difference. Is it just the hairpiece that I like? And maybe I would have to tighten her hair or something and get these glasses on her. Oh, these glasses are tight. Because I'm trying to like slip them into her wig in a way that won't push the hair out. And oh, that's all they are? Yeah, so I don't know if you've gotten to see these yet, but it's just, so it's the piece that, the peg that goes in her ear with a loop through it, and then the hoop just sits on the loop like that. That's a funny little arrangement. Okay, I just was putting them in a funny angle. Okay, now I'm feeling it. And yeah, I've seen some like, not to make fun of anyone else's doll, but I've seen like the curls are like, they come in like sort of, let's say, a wide variety of niceness, if you know what I mean. So here's my Nifty 50s basic or sock hop Barbie by American Girl. And now that she's all together, I'm happy. I was a little nervous as I was putting the outfit on her. I'm not sure I'm going to keep it. I might try other Mary Ellen outfits on her. See which one really sticks, because I'm not 100% sold. And just to prove she's Barbie, let me put her wristband back on, or her wrist, what'd you call this, wrist tag back on. Okay, it's not as good of a match as I thought from before. And like I said, I want to compare her to Cinderella to see how their skin tones are, but maybe I should try to pull out this book too in case anybody didn't get to see it yet. I feel like even though she just came out and she was early, I'm like really late to the game to doing a video or any kind of unboxing. And so I would imagine most people have already seen everything there is to see about her with a more professional level of, you know, video skills, let's say. So I just cut it out because I didn't want to sit here messing with it for a long time. And at least tape I could replace. Okay, so it's in this like a little plastic case holding it. I thought it looked like it would be held in there open, but it's not. Oh, there's more to it than I expected. It's like an actual magazine. So it's like glossy, and I kind of pictured it, I thought it was gonna be like paper or cardboard, but it's like, you can hear the kind of paper it is, a kind of glossy paper. And I feel like this would mean a lot more to real Barbie fans. And I'm not saying I'm a fake Barbie fan, I'm just saying I'm an American Girl collector. And so, you know, people may feel like I took this from a Barbie collector, but Barbie collectors were taking them from us. So I shouldn't feel that way, right? And I can understand why the crossover fans would have gotten multiple, because like she would be amazing to put in other Barbie, either handmade outfits or even other Mary Ellen outfits, because she fits into the world so well. And so I was worried about like, are people going to be mad that I took like a Barbie? Because when I'm saying in the beginning of the video that I had like beef with Barbie growing up, she's still a doll, and I still love dolls. And I think that's how this was in here. Oh, I almost forgot to bring out Cinderella to see how they compare to each other. I got caught up in the magazine that I was only looking at on the monitor. I'll look at it better later. So here is Cinderella. And I think from the behind, looking at their arms together, Barbie looks a little bit paler. Let me look at the face on to see what I think that way. Oh, yeah. Wow. She's paler than Cinderella to me. So, and like she has more pink undertones. Barbie has pinker undertones, whereas Cinderella seems to have like a bit more of a golden yellow undertone, even though I would not have thought that without comparing her to Barbie. And so, as I said, they're both going to be in the 1950s together, which is even cooler now, because I thought they had like the same skin tone, but Barbie's got her own skin tone, another unique skin tone. I hope we start seeing, I mean, I guess we will start seeing more unique skin tones. Now I wish that like my limited edition Claudie had gotten a unique skin tone, like maybe gone like a darker skin tone. I'm sorry, I know this video isn't about Claudie, but I make everything about my Claudie obsession. Anyway, I really love the doll. So back to Barbie. And her wing makeup is just like it's the perfect amount of subtle, in my opinion. And it makes her just, I'm so excited. So happy to put her up in my seaside diner. Maybe I'm not going to add anything else to this video because I think it's already like enough in the sense that YouTube has probably been forcing a lot of my videos into your feed because I've been uploading so many lately, and I'm almost caught up, so it won't, I hope, you never know what's around the corner, so I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to finish that sentence. I'm just going to say thank you to anyone who tuned in, and I hope you let me know what your experience is with trying to get this Barbie doll, or, if you, it seems like a lot of American Girl collectors, at least who follow my videos, are Barbie collectors too, or have been, so let me know what you think about this doll, and especially let me know if you think that Barbie, American Girl Barbie, should be such a pale skin tone, because I never thought of Barbie as being so like pale and pink before. I thought she was always like, I guess I'm thinking of like Malibu Barbie. What do I know? Anyway, so that's enough now. And I will see you soon in the next one.